Hey everyone, it's me. It is sunny in Wisconsin and it's getting so hot. So hot that I sweat when I'm sitting in my truck for longer than 5 minutes without the AC on. It's kind of crazy. But I want to tell you that I was invited to be a part of a podcast the other day. And if you look on Facebook, it's called Bold Brave TV. If you scroll down yesterday to the Soul's Journey, you'll find my friend Tracy Hildreth has a podcast, and she is an estranged parent like myself. She's seen my videos on YouTube and comments in particular parenting, estranged parents groups. And so she said, "Would you be my first guest?" And I said, "Well, sure, why not?" And she told me what the layout of the program was going to be. There was going to be 4 segments. And so I wrote everything down and I wrote my responses, and it went in a direction I didn't expect it to, but I'm very pleased it did, because we discussed that we both had experience with sexual trauma, and we both did not seek out, I didn't seek out help after mine, and I don't believe she had sought out help either for hers. And it came down to us discussing, and I said, after my trauma, which was untreated and undiagnosed, I went on, and I was a good mother, I was a good friend, I was a good daughter, I was a good niece, granddaughter, etc. But I was never a good woman in relationships. And I subsequently went on after my assault to marry someone who was not kind, and asked for a divorce when my daughters were 8 and 9, because I didn't want them to continue that cycle. Unfortunately, I still was not treated and diagnosed, nor had I sought therapy for my trauma. So I went on to choose individuals, whether it was through dating or relationships, who also did not value me, because I just didn't value myself. And I did, years ago, after my second divorce, I met a really nice guy. I think the first guy who actually showed respect for me. It was wonderful. And then I went to therapy, and I learned to build myself up through a lot of hard work, cognitive processing therapy through the VA, etc. And I just want to say I'm so glad I did. I think when it comes to estrangement, when we have children, we focus on them, we do for them they're kind of our world. And when they leave, it's hard because we don't know what to do. And the scary thing is when we have to look at ourselves, we have to look at our traumas, and we realize now that they're gone, we have to look at ourselves in the face and realize there's a lot of work that needs to be done, because we are human beings. That's the scary part. So sometimes, instead of focusing on ourselves and taking care of our own mental health and a mental, emotional, and physical well-being, we still try to focus on our children who are gone. Well, that's that's not normally what happens when children leave normally out of the nest. Parents are able to plan for it, but sometimes when they leave abruptly, our previous traumas, smack us in the face, and we think, well, I don't want to think about that. I'd rather think about my children, and so on and so forth. So I just want to talk about that. I hope this helps someone. If you want to watch the broadcast, you can find it on Facebook. Just follow whatever I told you in the beginning of the video, and you'll see it. So it's awesome. I'm very blunt. Tracy's very blunt. And we talk about our subsequent relationships after our traumas and how those went awry and things like that. So watch it, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.